What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you tune into the channel. Check out the content. And with that being said, man, I want to speak on a comment that Stephen A. Smith made, right? And he basically was talking about the incident that happened at the Lakers game when LeBron James approached Stephen A. Smith about a comment that he made about Bronny James, right? And so he was on a ball. What was it called? What's this podcast called? The Ball in the Family podcast. And they asked him about, would he defend himself or would he have fought LeBron James, right? And I just think that I don't know, like who Stephen A. Smith think that he's fooling when he trying to convince us that he would have taken a swing at LeBron James, you know, if he felt threatened by LeBron James. I would bet good money that it wouldn't have went down like that. I think now I don't think LeBron James would have hit him first of all, because I don't think LeBron James is like that. But I do think that if LeBron James hit him, I think Stephen A. Smith probably would not have even hit back, right? And then I think he probably would have came on air and said something like he's taking the high road. Um, he's probably going to press charges and take legal actions and stuff like that. But because it didn't go down like that, now he can come on to these different podcasts and and do all that tough Tony talk like he would have. How tall is, I think Stephen A. Smith is 6 foot, maybe 6'1". LeBron James is 6'9", at least 260 pounds. Yeah, I put good money on the fact that Stephen A. Smith would have took the high road. Then after he took the high road, it would be some legal actions he would have took. No way I got Stephen A. Smith swinging on LeBron James like he told the Ball brothers he would do. He would have swung on LeBron James. It wouldn't have happened. And if you have ever seen those, Stephen A. Smith got a workout video, and he's like punching the mitts. You know what? If you see him punching those mitts, then you probably would be like, yeah, go ahead, take the high road. That would probably be less embarrassing than him, trying to fight LeBron James, man. That would have been really embarrassing. But I'm gonna play what his response to LeVar Ball question. No, I'm sorry, not LeVar. Lonzo Ball question about what he would have done had LeBron James, if he felt threatened by LeBron James.
We still on double down or back down. Would you actually swing on LeBron?
I would swing on any person that put their hands on me. That's all. But listen, I'm not gonna get into all of this. I've said enough about where I feel and where I stand. At the end of the day, I will say this. I think Lonzo would tell you he's a great teammate to Lonzo. I think most people would tell you he's been a great teammate and a great ambassador for the game of basketball. And the one thing that I'm not going to let happen is, our personal differences with each other get in the way of me recognizing how phenomenal.
Yeah. And also I think Stephen A. Smith, because he know that sounds so ridiculous, he just want to hurry up and change the subject, right? Because in the background, you could hear people off camera, off set, just laughing, just at the thought of Stephen A. Smith fighting LeBron James. Yeah, it wouldn't have went down good for Stephen A. at all. If, like I said, you have to go back to, you got to go back and look up those clips of Stephen A. Smith boxing. He got a trainer and he's hitting the mitts. Man. That's just a sad sight. But yeah, no way in the world Stephen A. Smith is going to fight LeBron James, no matter what LeBron James do. I'm telling you, Stephen A. Smith going to take the high road. Or what he probably do is grab LeBron James and just hold on to security get there. Then once security get there, it's going to be, a whole bunch of yapping and stuff like that. But other than that, man, I cannot see Stephen A. Smith taking a swing at LeBron James. It just, it just wouldn't work out for him. I just thought that was funny right there when Stephen A. Smith said he'll fight anybody. I know LeBron James got to outweigh Stephen A. Smith probably about. I don't know. I don't think Stephen A. Smith is here around 200 pounds. I'm just guessing because I never seen him in person, but he about 6'1". I'm 6'1". I'm a little bit less than 200 pounds. Nah, yeah, it wouldn't have worked out well for him. So LeBron James probably got him by about 60 pounds. Then on top of that, you're talking about a world-class athlete, versus a guy who is in his 50s, out of shape, yeah, it wouldn't have went well for LeBron James at all. I mean, for Stephen A. Smith at all. I just thought that was so funny, man. And even the people, like I said, the people off camera, you could just hear those guys just laughing, man. Because I don't know who Stephen A. Smith just sometimes when he answers questions, I don't know who he think he's fooling. I don't know. I because most of the time people they see right through him. They don't see this guy, as somebody who's credible. I don't care what he's talking about. People always question everything, whatever he say, they question everything he say because, he lacks credibility. And on this topic right here of swinging on LeBron James, he definitely lacks credibility because that would not have went well. So I just thought it was funny, but that's my take on it. Man, y'all make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And with that being said, I'll check you all out on the next video. Peace.